Hey everybody, welcome back to the Eerie cast. With me is Chris.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, the double thumbs. And then today we are watching King Frostmare, Paranormal Activity in the Haunted Watts Family House, which only happened in 2018, right?
Yeah, I was looking forward to this video because if you look at the story, it's pretty sad what happened. The husband murdered the wife um because the guy started dating the either a friend or something,
Yeah,
and I guess he didn't want to get a divorce, so his option was to kill her, which is kind of like what the hell, you know?
right.
What was in his mind, you know?
And this is like a compilation of all the weird little freaky things that have happened in the house since then, like during the investigations and stuff.
No, so what happened is, from what I remember, is after the murder, I think it was either the next day or the next following day, the cops went to just, make sure that, you know, there was no more, like, I guess evidence they were trying to get, you know what I mean, or something, some sort of evidence.
Alright.
So,
And in tonight's episode,
Ooh.
yeah, you see that? Pretty. Yeah, I've never
Scariest
seen
home
this
videos.
channel.
hello
This is
guys,
my first
today
video that I've seen this guy, but
I
this is the
want to
first time I've ever
say I've
seen
seen maybe a couple of his videos,
it. Okay.
but not a ton though.
Right, right.
we want to look at some recordings from the infamous Watts family home, which were taken by several officers' body cams as well as the county search team. If you're not familiar with the unbelievable story of the Watts case, go check out this video in the right top corner by Our World TV, who sums the whole story up quite nicely.
Hmm.
This incident occurred on August 13th of 2018.
Colorado, I guess.
Oh, there you go, Carl.
Chris tried to cover the whole story up, but got caught by his neighbor's CCTV camera while he was about to dispose of the remains and other pieces of evidence that could tie him to this case as a suspect. It is believed that the search team, as well as different officers that were investigating the house, could pick up several unexplained sightings and EVPs. Some people believe them to be stemming from and featuring Shannon and her two daughters.
Yeah, that's
The
sad.
unit enters, and it doesn't take long for the person with the body cam
It's
to
crazy
capture
because,
what
like,
is really
how can you be like not give a feeling and kill your own daughters too? You know what I mean? That's it's crazy. Like, what has to be going through your mind?
And it's for like
I think,
another woman or something?
yeah, for another woman that he was cheating, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't understand. He had a wife, he had a kid, a great house, job and everything. And I don't get it. I just don't understand it.
Hmm. Did they ever what was the conclusion? Did he the reason he did it was just because his girlfriend.
Yeah, just because of the girlfriend he was cheating with, you know? But that doesn't justify, you know what I mean? What he did.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any
famous.
sense, you know? Yeah.
I keep wondering if it's some kind of weird like Amityville horror thing.
Yeah, kind of. You can say that. Just without a gun, you know, it's more of a. I believe he just choked them, like the daughter and the.
Alright.
unusual thing. Some people claim that one of the daughters can be seen up the stairs while the search team makes their entrance into the living room. Let's watch that again.
Smells like cleaning, doesn't it?
Hmm.
I can't say for certain if this is truly an apparition, but it is definitely possible. What do you
Hmm.
think?
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
a
it is kind of creepy. It's like the little kids, someone comes to
Yeah.
visit your house, they kind of like sit at the top of stairs, sticking their heads through the railing, like,
Right.
oh, who is it?
Right.
And this whole story
At
is
this
sad.
point, we can hear an EVP, which sounds pretty similar to Get Out Alive.
Well, the murder was just fresh, you
followed
know what
by
I
an
mean? It
unknown
just
female
happened.
voice saying
Yeah.
no. Right after this capture, it appears
Huh.
that Shannon can be seen in the mirror.
Sure, it's just not the cop.
That's what some people were pointing out, yeah. But it kinda, it's like, let me see.
I think that's just the cop's
One could
reflection.
think that the apparition in the mirror is taking a picture with their iPhone. Ironically, Shannon owned an iPhone, which she had left in the house.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
that
It's
one's a
But it could
stretch.
fifty-fifty,
That
but
one's
also
a
be the
stretch.
officer's
yeah,
reflection. We can't be 100% certain here.
Her phone's here? Yeah, her phone's here.
it's just like that's the guy, right? And
Does
he's
she
like,
work?
he's playing it off like he's not gonna get caught. Like, dude, you're gonna
Right.
get caught. Cops are so smart. They've been doing fucking investigations for decades, you know?
Yeah.
So like, it's so dumb. Like, how are you gonna get away with that?
Yeah, she works from home. Oh, from home? She works this is her lifeline.
Next, the two officers make it into a closet, which on further inspection appears to be a wardrobe in one of the bedrooms. Listen closely as a faint giggle is being captured in the background.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What in the world was that?
Wow.
She even heard it too, which is kind of
Yeah.
interesting. So that reaction is pretty real. She's like, what is that?
So are they still looking for like their bodies at this point? Is that what the deal is?
I guess evidence or whatever, you know.
Huh.
Honestly, you know.
Yes.
As I know, that's what they do. Cops usually they take their dogs and they, you know what I mean, more evidence, especially when the murder was there, you know,
Right.
the gun or whatever.
What in the world was that?
Wow.
Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It might. It sort of sounds like it.
The two officers clearly heard the laughing child as well, and now we're looking for explanations of where this giggle could have originated from. But of course they had no idea.
Something. There was a. I heard it.
Did you hear it?
I did.
It sounded like a kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
It did.
Where did that come from? Because all he did was go straight in there.
You could tell they had money. These people.
Well, we'll make
It's
a
like,
note of that.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around and looked. I just.
Now what is pretty interesting is that Chris's mistress, called Nicole, left a pretty ominous voice message on his phone. I find it is super close to the giggles we just heard moments ago. Make of it what you want. Coincidence? Maybe.
Hi. It's me. I miss your face. I was just calling to say hi.
That was weird.
Let's
No.
listen to some more.
That was a little different. But it's creepy that she giggles
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
though.
it's creepy. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah.
EVPs captured in this residence.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, that is super faint, but I hear it though.
Mm-hmm.
That is creepy as hell.
Yeah,
Something
it's like
told
a
her?
female. Something
Do
told her.
you think like there's something going on in their house to begin with?
No, I don't think so, because it looks new, the house. I just think after that happened, that's what happened. Like
I don't
they're
know.
really stuck in two-dimension world, you know. But that's where I'm kind of confused too. Is like, um, if the guy killed the two daughters, right,
Right.
and they're stuck, I thought all children go to heaven. You know when they say like, so I don't understand that. Like I'm a little confused on that part where I'm like, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't God actually like say take them? You know, like don't let them get stuck
I mean, you're getting a little
in
deep.
that dimension.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
say
I'm
that
not sure if
they're
I'm making any.
I wouldn't say that they're stuck, but I mean like like I said before, like the psychic impressions kind of thing, like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, so I mean it could just be that I
yeah. Because I've heard like all kids go to heaven. Have you heard that term before?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so I'm like, because they don't know between right and look at that. Looks like a baby. Like doesn't know between good and bad. You know.
Yeah.
Or like I feel like it's crazy how
But I
it
feel
has to
like
be.
this is like a completely different voice, something told her, it's like
Yeah,
I I'm wondering if there something was weird with their house to begin
something,
with.
and probably possessed him too. No,
I
kind of
don't
like.
know. It'd be an
Yeah.
interesting defense. I think he's just a fucking scumbag, but I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
On the following night,
Huh.
neighbors informed the police that the woman had been seen and recorded by CCTV camera entering the
Okay, I've heard this. That supposedly, like, after everything went down, after they did the investigations, the
Right.
cops have had to respond to the house multiple times because people heard of people being in there or they saw something or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
house of the Watts family. What is pretty unexplainable, though, is the fact that she apparently has never left the house afterwards. Also, the squad noticed that the lights in the garage had been turned on.
What the fuck?
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house? Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known!
Right after that charming introduction, the team makes their way in to investigate what was going on in this house. They split up to cover more ground. While exploring, they capture several inexplicable occurrences.
Amanda.
The next we see is that members of the squad are making their way upstairs to check for anybody in the building. Some viewers claim that they see a figure peeking out behind one of the policemen.
Hmm.
Let me know if you see anything.
That that third figure? Is that what it's talking about?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh no, there was this.
No, that's a cop.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what they're looking at. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. It
Looks
looks.
like a
It,
little.
Possibly the
I'm a.
shadow.
Looks like a little kid peeking out around them and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like. Yeah. It's interesting there.
Of Bella. While this officer is guarding the dining area, a shadow seems to have moved quickly from the right to the left. Other viewers also state that they could see a shadow on the chair and unusual activity on the right.
I mean, it's hard to see because, like, when it's dark like that, your mind starts playing tricks with you too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I hate. That's why it's hard to really. I could, you know, what I mean, as a cop, I would be kind
What's
of
your
like,
opinion?
I would be kind of scared to be honest.
Huh.
Saw that? Yeah, I see something,
It
but
appears that the man also saw something.
Yeah, was that
But
just
who
like a light
knows?
coming on or
like,
something weird?
yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
Huh.
See you all
But
next
not
time and stay frosty.
sad story what happened here, but I mean, I don't know. But when you kind of think about it, maybe like he got possessed or something. Maybe something was telling him, kind of like the other story.
I don't know. I mean, it's tragic and sad, and it's just a waste of human life and those precious kids
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's so trippy. Like I, it makes me think that something else is going on in that house before all this. But I mean, we'll never know really.
Right, yeah.
And then the
But
fact
only
that
he
this
would
is
know that.
and then the fact that this is like a massive tragedy. Now everything's gonna be connected to that family. Regardless.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
I wonder
man.
how many years the guy got, like the husband,
Look it up.
like in jail. Yeah, to look into that. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
sad.
good video. But
Yeah,
anyways, I guess
I mean it's freaky
that's it.
deaky, man. I mean I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if any of that's. I don't think any of that's fake.
No, I think it's true. Like
Yeah,
everything here is true.
which is even like worse.
Right. Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
man. All right. Well, yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. We've been the Eerie Cast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch us you guys on the
You're
next
welcome.
one. Yeah.
All right. Later, everyone.